Today in Judy's Kitchen, I'm Judy Walker. I'm the food editor at Times-Picayune and NOLA.com.
And I'm Diya Chacko. I'm the SEO and homepage producer for NOLA.com. And Judy's teaching me.
And today we're going to make the quintessential New Orleans dish, red beans and rice. People do actually eat this on Monday. It's served in the high-end restaurants, shacky restaurants.
Yeah, everywhere.
So, everywhere. Everybody eats it. So this is a recipe adapted from my friend Pablo Johnson, who is famous for his red beans. And he makes his in a pressure cooker. I will have pressure cooker instructions with this recipe, with this video, so you can see if you want to try that. It's fabulous. We are using andouille sausage with our red beans. It needs to be something with smoke on it.
Yeah.
Smoked. You can also use pickled pork. If you're not in the state of Louisiana, you can use kielbasa if you have to. So, but we like the andouille. We got our red beans all soaked. We're using Camellia brand red beans. It's a red kidney bean. And we're gonna add onion and celery, bell pepper, and our various seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
including Tony Chachere's.
Including Tony Chachere's, it's a must. Mm-hmm. So, first we're gonna brown the sausage. We're gonna go to the stove. So it's gonna take a little while for that to get brown. So just spread it out nice and even and let it have contact with the hot surface and the oil. And then we're just gonna give it a little stir every now and then, and we'll get like a nice brown on it, and we'll render as much fat as we can, and then we'll cook the onions in that. Okay, so Diya, why don't you explain what we got going on here?
All right, we have the brown sausage. And it looks pretty good. It's all done, I think.
And we're gonna dip it all out, and we're gonna leave the fat in there, and then we're gonna cook the onions in that. Okay, so now we have our beautiful caramelized onions that have cooked in the fat.
And we put Tony Chachere's.
And we put a lot of Tony's on them. So we're gonna add garlic now, and in just a few minutes after that becomes a little bit transparent, we're gonna add bell pepper and celery. So we've let the garlic cook a little bit, and now we're going to add the celery, the rest of our trinity.
The bell peppers.
The bell pepper and the celery. So we're going to cook that a little bit, and then we're going to add everything else. And this is going to cook until the beans are tender. So we're going to we're going to bring it to a boil, keep it over a low flame, and cook it for an hour, hour and a half. The freshness of your beans is the fresher the beans are, the quicker it's going to cook. So the beans are cooked. This is good, Diya. We're nearing the moment of truth.
Yeah.
So now we have to do what somebody explained to me like the second day I lived in Louisiana. How do you make the red beans nice and creamy? Well, actually, there's all kinds of different ways to make the red beans creamy. You can mash them against the side of the pot like that with a metal spoon. See that? If you keep doing that, that will actually break them up enough. Just keep stirring it back in there. Or you can use a potato masher. So we're just gonna squish down on them with a potato masher for a while. So there, you can take that, just mash them up. And you don't need to do this for very long. I know somebody that actually put some of his in the food processor, just one big ladle full. And that makes you enough to be nice and creamy. So you see how the sauce is looking more opaque.
Oh yeah.
Those beans are breaking open, and
yeah, it looks less like stew now.
Then we're gonna stir in, this is another hallmark of Cajun and Creole cooking. We're gonna add the parsley and the green onions. This is a whole thing of parsley, but with some taken out so diners can add some at the table. And this is one bunch of green onions, both the tops and the green parts. The tops and the white parts. Green and white parts is what we say in recipes. Here's our beautiful red beans and rice.
Really good.
Doesn't it though?
Yes.
I have some rice in the bowl. Some people like to put the rice on top. Some people put the rice on bottom. You can do it any way you want.
People put the rice on top?
So yeah, some people do.
Oh, interesting.
And then we've got, you can sort of season it to taste. Here's more parsley. And of course, the crystal hot sauce.
Crystal sauce.
And then we have homemade banana pepper sauce. Oh, it's wonderful. So I'm gonna put some of that on. You want that? Or you want
Yes.
it? Okay.
This is what I want, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. We'll talk the creator out of this recipe too. Okay. We'll pretend it's Monday.
But it's Friday.
Mmm.
That's really good.
I love the hot sauce.
Wow.
Okay, we're just gonna eat this.
Yeah.
You guys go do whatever you want. Thanks for stopping by. We'll have another webisode in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.